Boxing on Channel 5. Defending his name, his legacy. Harlem Eubank, battling his way up the super lightweight rankings. Can he remain undefeated? Big Fight Live, Eubank versus Uruzquieta, Friday at 10 on Channel 5.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast for the second time tonight. Gareth, Craig Richards, not luring about this time, so I thought I'd get you.
Always love an interview with Craig Richards, though.
Yeah, of course. You've done my job in our video earlier, but I just want to get your reaction to reports today and over the past couple of days that Chris Eubank Jr could now be fighting Conor Benn in Abu Dhabi in June. What do you make of the fight?
Well, I managed to speak to Eddie Hearn about that tonight. He wouldn't absolutely confirm it for me. Apparently, Chris Eubank Jr.'s got his conditions in order to take that fight. But my understanding is that fight will most likely be announced next week. They are talking about it. Abu Dhabi, June the 3rd. Look, Conor Benn really needs to have a proper hearing. I don't believe it should be going ahead under the jurisdiction of another boxing authority. He'll be licensed by them over there. I think he should do his hearing with the British Boxing Board of Control. It'll be very controversial. We'll all be there covering it. More people will watch it than last October because it's become more controversial. Morally, I don't think I agree with it. Ethically, it's probably wrong, but they've got around the system. The point is this: you have to return to the fact that boxing is an inherently dangerous sport and you need a performance-enhancing drug system, because when you sign a contract to fight, you can be legally killed in the ring. Legally killed in the ring. If someone has a performance-enhancing drug in their system, we need the veracity of the testing system to be upheld and there to be a proper hearing, good, bad or indifferent, whether they're allowed off, whether the hearing accepts their reasons or not. But I'm not happy with it. It's a very weird scenario, but we'll all be there covering it, and it'll be a very, very controversial fight.
There was talks of the potential Manny Pacquiao fight. That looks like it's not happening.
No, I didn't see that fight at all. It doesn't make any sense, Conor Benn fighting Manny Pacquiao. Or even Kell Brook. I don't want to see a young Conor Benn beating up these old warriors. I'd much rather see him in against Chris Eubank Jr.
Is your problem with the fight itself, or the fact that Conor is fighting without a hearing?
Yes, that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
I'm unhappy that he hasn't gone through a due process. He's only gone through a non-strict liability process with the WBC and that 270-page document, and his lawyers have not made their case with the Boxing Board of Control before this fight takes place. That's my issue with it.
Do you feel like some responsibility might land with Chris Eubank Jr as well for taking the fight?
Yeah, well, it does. It is partly his responsibility, but it's about money. I've talked all night to you and others about the reason why Fury and Usyk, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk wasn't signed. It was about money, and it's about egos. And when the money is right, the egos get buried. That's what always happens in boxing. It's always happened. It is about the money at that level. And this fight, again, is about the money. It's wealth over health. But we will cover it. But it's going to get absolutely slated from all sides, and it has shifted the paradigm in boxing, because he should have done a hearing first.
Gareth, thank you very much for getting your quick reaction, and speak to you again very soon. Bosh.
Refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,